Hi, this is Gloria. I was asked if I would show how I made this here flower. So what I used was this here trim. And these here, they're 7/8 crystal clear flowers, and both these came from Trisha's store, the Creative Soup for the Soul. I will have the link below for the lace and the clear flowers. The only thing you're going to need then is your lace. Like I said, the clear flowers, and then a needle and some thread. So what I did was just do a running stitch all the way through, and that's just a back and forth stitch like that. And I will put this on pause and then finish the running stitch, and then I'll show you the next step. Alright, hold on. Okay, I've done my running stitch all the way through. Now, as I gotta do is gather it up. And then I run my needle to the end. At the end, pull it down. And hopefully you don't get a knot. And then you just pull it until it gathers up real tight. And then I run my needle through it again. And no, I'm not the fastest sewer, believe me. I don't sew. And my thread is wanting to knot. And then I run it through again. And then I run it through to the bottom, and then I'll put a knot into it this time. That way I know it's good and tight. I do it one more time. And then I just cut the strings off. And then shape it so it'll lay flat. And then just shuffle the lace around a little bit till it looks the way you like it. And then to get this piece colored, which I'll move this stuff aside, and then they come long like that. What I do is take it off, as long as I've got some extra, and then I just cut it, because I didn't use any of it. And what I'm going to use is a Wild Plum alcohol ink to change the color. And then I bend this. And then I just, this isn't the same color I used, but I figured I'd try something different this time. And I just squirt some on. What I found is I tried the first time with the felt, and that was pulling it off, and I wasn't liking the looks of it. So I found I liked it better if I just dripped it right on to the flower. And then I do the back side. Just pour a little on there. Alright, now I just gotta wait a few seconds. Ooh. And then let this dry. And while this is drying, I forgot to turn my heat gun on, so I will turn that on and I will show you how I finished it up. Okay. The heat gun's done. The flour's dry. So then what I do is just snip off the back of the stem. And then I just put some hot glue in the center and attach that right there. Hold it for a second so it'll stay. And that's what it looks like afterwards. And this was the first one. Well, I hope that helps. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask, and I will get back with you. And I will have the links down below to go to the Creative Soup for the Soul, so that you can check out the crystal clear flowers and the lace. Thank you for watching. You have a good night. Bye.